there is no wealth crisis. You're just in the wrong economy. What you earn today depends on how valuable your work is today, in these times, not in the industrial times, where the system thrived on everybody having very repetitive work and very similar jobs. The fact of the matter is that the industrial economy, that's the crisis. That's the one that's collapsing. And we're moving very organically into a new system. So Gary telling you to change the system, you don't have to. The system will change. The system is changing. And I do really admire Gary's economics. If we take a bit of a closer look, what did he do himself? He made his millions, then in his free time started thinking about the world, and now he's telling the middle class, which could be you or not, but either way, I would be fucking frustrated, telling me to rage against the system. Like, we have to change the system while we cannot turn the heater on or cannot go on a vacation. I should be the one to change the system, right? Rather than putting the oxygen mask on first, like Gary did himself. How could you look at this situation any other way than to say, what can I do? For how can I take care of my family? How can I position myself to be most valued? And then maybe just like Gary, when you sit on your millions, you can start riling up your tribe and start a movement of your own. And because you have resources, now actually making a dent, like Gary is doing, on the world, right? But it starts with you first. And there are two problems. Either the work that you're delivering isn't being valued at all because of the simple reason that you are in a limbo state where AI is soon or is already taking over the job, which means the value of that work is going down because we all know where it's heading. Those jobs, yes, they cannot organically rise in value, and they won't. So if you're in a field like this, the painful truth is get out if you care about income. If you don't, then you are really relying on something in the system changing for you. Second, and here's where things get more interesting for most people watching this video, you have a skill that is being valued, but you are misplaced. You are in the wrong position. You are applying that skill in the old industrial economy. Yes, that economy is dying. Let's say, for example, you have the skill of sales, right? You could be selling solar panels, making a decent income, doing your 9 to 5. But you could also be a remote closer, if you like it or not. These guys are making 15K, 20K, 30K. Heck, I have a secondary income where I'm also running a sales team, doing sales calls, and it's earning me an extra 20K plus every month. And yes, that makes me wonder if I would be using this skill that I have of sales in the old economy, then I would be getting incomparably less. It's like a bottle of water that's either being sold in the desert or next to a well in the Netherlands, Location matters, and the location right now is online, and so many people don't want to hear it. So either the work that you're doing is being undervalued because AI and automations can do it better and will do it better, which means get out. And secondly, if you have a skill that could be connected to the digital economy, then I suggest you go there with that skill. And that's a very interesting thing. But that still doesn't really provide a solution. So I'll do my best to give you a bit more. I think there's 3 ways you can go about it. For any person who does want to take all the opportunity that is currently to be found in the digital economy. So there's 3 situations you could be in. Number 1, you did something cool, you did something impressive, you have now something that other people want if they see it. Start a personal brand, start a creator business. The creator business is the new standard of entrepreneurship. It used to be that you had a business idea and then you found a business and find customers for the business and improve sales and so on. Right now it starts with the brand. That is the main tree. How do you say it? Not the root, but the stem of the tree, I guess. That's the stem of the tree. It's the brand. And from there you found all these businesses related to what you're talking about, related to your expertise, skills, curiosities, exactly what I'm doing basically. And it's been serving me very well. But I changed my mind a bit on this. I used to also help clients really go from scratch, and I just don't believe in that anymore. I believe you should only start with the brand and start dishing out content if you've done something cool. For example, I still have a client, Justin, who did something cool. He had some very strong, solid ideas about sexual transmutation and spirituality that are very needed at the moment. He used that on his clients, that worked, but he wasn't on the internet yet. He wasn't sharing, he wasn't publishing himself, rather. And that to me is just a simple 1+1. If you've done something impressive in this world, it's valuable. It's just valuable. If you have something that other people want, then please show it. Then you will be surprised how opportunities will find your way when you start a creator business. And that creator business starts with the stem. It's the personal brand. You getting good at that storytelling, value sharing mechanism. Second, you have not done anything impressive like most people, but you do have a skill. Then I would still advise you to start a personal brand and just already start collecting your tribe, become massively valuable in the digital economy with that skill, and share everything online. And then third, and I'm going to be very honest about this, if you haven't done something impressive and you don't really have a skill that connects with the digital economy, like marketing, sales, copywriting, Zapier automations, branding, whatever, then I would literally tell you, don't do what I did. I started very early becoming a coach, talking about seam retention, talking about self-improvement related things online, while I hadn't really done something impressive. I just had ideas and it worked out for me, yes, but first of all, it took a lot of time, and second, I'm just not in the position anymore where I'm going to say to everyone that it will work for everyone. It's just not fair. I'm not saying that I'm special, not at all. I believe I got lucky in some cases, but it's just not a reliable or a fast way to get started. So if you got nothing, if you have nothing, no impressive accolades, no skills, then still you must go online, go into your algorithms, find the creators that you would like to emulate, that you feel you're a part of their tribe. Make a short list of those and ask yourself, what do they need? What skills could I cultivate that would be of value to them? And that's the right way of thinking. That is, even if you got nothing, you could so fucking quickly get successful in the digital economy, because it's nothing else than this. Success, oh my God, sounds like a guru. Success is, but seriously though, success is nothing else than helping other people succeed. That's at least what I've learned. And then I still took the slow path by just doing it backwards. Get good at the thing that your favorite brands and creators need. Get good at that, and you'll find that you now have a million paths that you can take to start getting weirdly wealthy in a time where the news headlines are saying that the system is collapsing. Meanwhile, guys like me, my clients, my friends are just like, what the hell? I mean, this is the best time ever, to be honest. The potential to have an absolutely sovereign life hasn't been higher than ever, and don't get it twisted. There is no economic collapse or crisis. We are just moving into a new system. Please position yourself accordingly. And with that said, I have nothing to sell you, man. I'm fully booked. Please, if you want to follow my personal life or whatever, I have Instagram. That's it. See you in the next one.